Alright, welcome to the second part of the FTL kind of developer commentary. In this one, I'll just be going over kind of how I even started map making, to be honest, because this is my first Team Fortress map by a long shot. In my first one, day1.png, it looks like I was just building the brushes for the ships. I have lots of papers detailing the scaling that I would later go on to change quite a bit. Um, it looks like I was trying to make like doors and also like a med bay, uh, also oxygen. Those are the most simple, so I see it. It looks like I started building the walls in day 2, and also a lot more doors on the Kestrel. If there's something I regret is I'm not really building onto the grid very well. This is very sloppily done, and I would later pay for it in my map. So don't be like me, alright? Be like super precise. Alright, and the next day, it looks like I fully kitted out all of the ships with doors. Uh, doesn't look like all the walls are done through this little bit, but anyways, that solves that. And this one, ooh, what's that? I don't know if that is literally the weapon system done yet, but from what I would guess, that is the oxygen being done. It also looks like I built a teleporter around this time on day 4. This is. Looks a lot more complete. I was also trying to do the skybox and the triggered death at the bottom. Here's the thing I was trying to do with the skybox. It didn't work, but I also built the roofs on the ships, which in retrospect, they're the exact same ceiling, so I could have just copy and pasted, but oh well. Ah, alright, in here it looks like I do have a working med-base system. Is there anything else in this? I don't know. I was trying to build a skybox up here, but also it might be the texture work down here, because it looks very nice. It isn't quite up to the complete one I have currently, though. Day 7. Day 10. It looks like I started building the spawn and also made this no clip. So now you can see what's going on in the ship from the outside bird's eye view, you know? Then here's spawn red, spawn blue. Next day, day 13, is looks like I have a working teleporter up. It's just one though, so prepare to get spawn camped, you know? I was doing iconography in the spawn room. You can go to the pilots, and there's the teleporter icon because that's what that room does, you know. Next, day 18. So for the weapon system, I had a very like interesting way of thinking of it. I was doing a like multi-directional, like kind of moving trigger hurt. You press like the right arrow, it goes to the right, like up, up. But in honestly, like I don't know how to do that, like even now. So it was very complex, and I think for players too, it's also like kind of very confusing because I don't know where these systems go. Also, it's very hard to like specify like break this room if the weapon hits it. So I think it was good that I scrapped that idea. And in this day 18, it is. I also finished the iconography in the spawn room, so that literally would not change for the entire project. That's the only part I got right. Ooh, texture work I did on the Kestrel. It looks very nice. Finished the teleporters pilots is done. Uh, just oh yeah, the skybox also changed to black. Or I guess it isn't a skybox. It's just brushes painted black. Here's kind of the title screen. I wanted this to be a secret area, but I think there's way more things I could do. The weapon system, I changed to the system I have now, where it just does trigger hertz in a specified room and activates like a brush here, so you can't shoot again. Yeah, there it is. It looks like it's fully done, and I was also struggling a lot with cameras at this time. Uh, yeah, they've been a nightmare for day 18 to 29, and way beyond that too. Day 37, I have a working door system. The camera might not work, but who knows. There's the weapons lock. It looks like I added it on this day instead of the ones earlier. And then finally, this is day 78. It's the most recent one. Or when I would stop like kind of doing this tracking thing. That date is just a huge jump forward, but you know, I was on vacation and stuff, so I don't really care too much. From this, it looks like I added like a light system, the emergency light, and then the normal ones. Doing outside detail, adding the guns, they fire when the button is pressed. And the spawn, again, would not change the entire project. And, that is pretty much the story of how this map got made. It's only my second map, and probably on one of these days I did the arena logic, but later on I would just work and not really progress it. I think it's fine though, since this version in this screenshot is like fully working, so I think I'm happy with it. Yeah. That's pretty much the mapper's story of this one, and it's very entertaining. At least for me, I enjoy seeing other maps. But yeah, bye.